Hello. Now that you are about to file I-485, which can take a year to be processed by the USCIS, do you know that working without a visa such as H-1B is now an option for you? To do so, you will need to obtain a work permit EAD first by filing I-765 application. In this video you will learn how to DIY your I-765 application. I-765 can be filed to obtain work permit under many circumstances, among which is to obtain EAD for I-485 applicants during the pendency of their I-485 applications. First, go to the USCIS website and find the latest version of form. When you open the website, you will find that the USCIS has actually provided almost every piece of information you need to file the form. So don't waste your money on a lawyer. Again, you are smart enough to do this right. Be confident. On this website, you will find Form I-765. This is the one you will fill out and mail to the USCIS. Instruction for Form I-765 is the official guideline for filling out the form, and Form G-1145, which is optional. If you want the USCIS to text you the receipt number and change of your case status, you should fill out this form and mail together with I-765 form. In addition to the forms, scroll down, there are other important information. First, click on Edition Date. The USCIS update forms from time to time. If you mail an old version of form, your application will be returned by the USCIS. So always check out this website before you are about to send out the form. You can find the edition date on the left bottom corner of the form. If that matches with the edition date indicated on this website, you are good to go. There is also an expiration date on the top right corner of the form, but that's just a joke made by the USCIS. The USCIS does not update the form on the expiration date of the previous version. They upload a new form way before the expiration date or way after. That's right, sometimes after the expiration date of the previous version. So if you have to file an expired form, don't get panicked as long as your form has the latest edition date. Though the USCIS rarely do you any favor for free, here is an exception. Let's click on the Eiling Fee tab. Normally, people pays over $400 for this application. But an I-485 applicant, that is zero, because you are among the individuals exempt from the fee. How awesome is that? So, I strongly suggest every I-485 applicant file an I-765 at the same time, even though you are not working or planning to find a job yet. You never know whether you may change your mind during the following year. Now it is time to put together evidence documents that prove what you claim in the form. So click the tab, Checklist of Required Initial Evidence, for informational purposes only. Click the link to checklist. Your evidence documentations need to comply with only general requirements. I have highlighted the documentations applicable to you. Basically, 2 photos, your passport, all visas and immigration documents such as I-20, DS 2019 or I-797, as well as any previous EAD issued to you, providing a comprehensive record of these documents since the first day you came to the U.S. If you don't know the specifications of the photos, check my video on I-485. The photo requirement is the same as I-485. The linked, relevant video is on your screen now. Now you have everything ready, let's pack up and mail the thing to the USCIS. But where? Don't even bother to look up. You are filing with your I-485. Just put the I-765 application into your I-485 package. Now, form together. It's easy one. But still some little things may want to pay extra attention. You should leave the first half page blank, because that's for the USCIS officer. The USCIS forms are fillable electronically. However, if you have trouble filling it out electronically, just print out a blank form and fill out with a pen. Black ink. The USCIS is not picky on how you filled out as long as it is properly filled out. When filing I-765 together with I-485, you should check Item 1A in Part 1. Part 2 is all about you, your last name and first name. If you have a middle name, fill it out. If not, leave blank. That's an easy one. Then, other names. These names refers to anything other than the names in Item 1A, 1B and 1C and appeared on your governmental ID or official records. If your name is too long and your classmates call you by a nickname, the nickname does not need to be written down here. Then, U.S. mailing address. This is where any communication from the USCIS will be sent to by mail. So it needs to be accurate. If your mailing address is the same as where you actually live, check yes in Item 6 and leave Item 7 blank. That's what most people should do. Otherwise, check no in Item 6 and write down where you live in Item 7. So A number. If you have filed I-140 and received the receipt, the A number is on your I-140 receipt. If you file the I-485 together with I-140, you won't have an A number. Leave it blank. It is fine. And then leave blank Item 9. Items 10 to 13 should be easy for you to figure out by yourself. If you don't have an SSN and want one, you should check yes in both Items 14 and 15. Items 16 to 20 should again be easy for you. I-94 has go electronic nowadays. Here is the link to retrieve your I-94 record. Item 21B, your passport number. If you have more than one passport, fill in the newest one. Item 21C, if you use other documents such as a parole. Otherwise, it is fine to leave blank. Item 21D and E can be found on your passport. Items 22 and 23 can be found on your I-94. Items 24 and 25 are your visa held when last entered the U.S. and when filling this form. For instance, F1, student, J1, exchange visitor, H1 temporary worker and so on. Item 26 can be found on your I-20 form if you were a student in the U.S. For I-485-based application, fill in C9 in Item 27. Now move to Part 3. Check Item 1A, sign and date the form in Item 7. All done with the I-765 form. Easy, right? Now, here comes the most final and crucial step. Click the red subscribe button under this video and deposit your package at a post office.